Well, how was your weekend? Tell us about it. Catch us up here. It's now August 24th. The last time we talked to you, we were on our way to Super Zoo, and we have some follow-ups to talk about that show because we haven't been able to share it on the podcast yet. But how's life been for you, Erica, since we last saw you?
Yeah, great. I have an exciting update, which is that Sookie turns 15 on Saturday.
Wow.
So,
We gotta multiply that by seven. Then we'll see
yeah,
how old she
actually,
really is.
yeah, I got an email from her vet here in Plymouth, the VCA, and they had a dog age calculator, and it has different ages, or I mean si sizes of dogs. So, if it's a large dog, then you multiply by a lot more, and if it's a small dog, a lot less. And so they calculated her age as a medium-sized dog. She's about 30, a little less than 30 pounds, that she's about 82.
Holy
So,
82.
yeah.
Okay, Grandma, getting up there a little bit.
Granny
Okay,
Sookie.
Grandma. Yeah.
Let me
Bring
see
on
if
the
I can
grandbabies.
get it up here really quick because I should look up what Yoshi's age is. So how old is Yosh again?
Yosh was born in 2020, so
Okay.
he's
So
six
he's
now.
6. Okay.
And let's put him in like the 38-pound category,
Okay.
40
All right.
pound
So same
category.
as Sookie because it's 21 to 50 pounds. So um he is 42.
40. Jeez. He doesn't act 42. He's rolling around the room on his back right now.
Right? 42 going on 3.
Going on three. 42 going on three. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Funny how dogs age, it's a little bit different than us.
It is. So it says at 10 years old, a a dog 20 pounds or less is 56. A dog 21 to 50 pounds is 60.
Jeez.
51 to 100 pounds at 10 years old is 66. And then finally, a giant breed, your Great Danes and Mastiffs and whatnot, 100 plus pounds, they're 79 at 10 years old.
Oh my
So
God.
that ranges from 56 to 79. So this whole the multiply it by 7, I think, is a nice quick cheat sheet. But I
It is a
guess,
cheat
they took
sheet.
some more factors
Yeah.
into play there.
Because I've been doing that, and every time I do it, I just get sad. I'm like, it's going by way too fast here. How are you 3 years old, but you're already 21 and rebellious?
Yeah, I know. He's like drinking age and everything.
Yeah. He's oh,
Yeah.
20,
How much does he weigh?
like 60 something, like 69.
69. So a 3-year-old dog that is 70 years old, Erica, what range are we in there? Like
Okay,
21?
70 pounds,
70, yeah, 70 pounds and
28.
three-year-old German Shepherd.
20, your shepherd's 28. What do you think about that? Do you think that makes sense?
I think he should son Ruby. That's what I think by now.
So old.
Gonna start calling the shots. All right, well, good to hear. Good to hear Massachusetts is going well for you too. Summer went by quick, August 24th. I feel like we're holding on here. We got like last few weeks or so, and then we're rolling.
I know it. I am so not ready for fall. I kind of refuse to acknowledge it. We want more beach days still. And I see the pumpkin spice coming out at Dunkin' Donuts
Yeah,
and
already, right? That's a little too
yeah,
early. I saw the pumpkin on the Dunkin' app too.
you did. Yeah, I'm the hugest fan of Halloween, but I'm not ready. I don't have it all planned. I'd like things to slow down a little, slow their roll a little bit. Summer went by way too fast. And planning Sookie's big birthday. We do a public birthday party every year.
Oh,
So I'm excited for that. She's a little bit of a local celeb.
yeah,
So
no
we
big deal. They come out to sing their praises for her.
yeah,
Your Grace.
literally we literally
Your
assign a
Grace.
time. Yeah.
She gives the slow wave. Thank you.
What is it? Wave, 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 kiss, kiss, kiss. Oh no, something, something, touch your pearls and blow a kiss. There's some kind of like Queen Suki knows it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Suki knows it by heart, so
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
leave it at
And
that.
this year she has a stroller wagon so that she can take breaks from walking and also be kind of, it's nice because she'll be elevated. People can pet her easier and see her beautiful dress,
Oh,
which I can't wait to show you guys.
It's amazing.
And she might have a look. It's very, very spontaneous, not planned way ahead of time or anything. And there's a theme for the party. It's I'm forgetting my own theme. It's something floral.
so we
Floral.
went from UFO aliens at Sheba Prom to something
Yes.
floral for her 80th birthday. Okay, I like it. This is good.
Yes, right. 15th in full bloom. So that's a flower theme. And we're going to go to G Pub in Plymouth, which has a dedicated dog patio outside. So it's super dog friendly. They have bowls of water, and if it's hot out, they have cooling mats and a little pool. They serve awesome drinks and really good food, but they also have a dedicated dog menu. You can order 2 beef patties, scrambled eggs, a pup cup. There's like 10 items on their dog menu. So that's super great.
A
We can,
birthday post
Yeah.
for Suki.
Yeah.
yeah,
We
yeah.
awesome. Should.
Of course.
Yeah.
We got to rep our day ones on the Zen Frenz podcast. And
Heck
Suki's still
yeah.
going strong too. 15. I love to hear it. Still going strong.
Still going strong. And we're doing some acupuncture and hydrotherapy. We just want to keep her moving and active. And she's still very much mentally engaged. If if we don't do anything for a day, if we just do like a light walk, she's like, "What's going on here? What
Yeah.
what are we, where's our adventure?" I mean, I need to be seen and I need to get out of the house, even if we just take her for a slight walk and then a ride in her stroller, just to get different smells and be out in the environment. She wants to get out of the house. So
I'm with
active
Suki.
senior.
I'm with Suki over here. So we just moved into Industrious. You can check it out, Erica. It's sort of like a WeWork. So they're shared
Oh,
co-working spaces that they have around the country. They happen to have 4 of them here in the Phoenix region. So one of the goals that we had this year, or my goal, was to get a work environment for Zen Friends. We had been working together, figuring it out time to time, real startup, real hustle, get together, do post office runs sometimes. Like we'd meet at this apartment or we work from home or this, that.
sure.
But anyway, we did our due diligence. We did a few tours in the Scottsdale region, and we came across this one location here. It's in Fashion Square Mall. It's next to the Apple Store. And when we walked in a few weeks ago, we absolutely loved it right before Super Zoo. It's got 2 floors. It's modern. There's a ton of people working out of, glass rooms. There's shared workspaces. We're in a conference room right now doing the podcast. So that was awesome to be able to
That's
reserve something
great.
like that. We got some, Ruby's trying out cold brew on tap today.
Nice.
Yeah, she's normally on the Red Bull wave, but
Keeping
we're
you caffeinated.
yeah, getting up that coffee palette a little bit here. The
What
the
about you,
lighting's
Reddy? Are
great.
you caffeinating?
Yeah, I'm caffeinating. I always go with cold brew, just the cold brew. No ice, no sugar, no milk. It's
Okay.
actually good.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It is smooth. Like I like it slowly drinking for like 30 minutes, half glass. It's good.
Mm.
Mhm.
You like to savor it.
Yeah, I like to have that on my tongue and mouth so that I have a feeling that I am just drinking it for every minute or anything like it just makes me like I have something in my mouth which activates me to work.
That's cool. That's a cool idea. I like that rather than guzzling a huge cup of it. I'm a tea person myself, so caffeinated tea, black tea.
Black
And
tea. Okay.
I usually put some cream and sugar, but for my iced tea, but I could take it black. I like it no matter what. I like the taste. I don't need to cover it up, but it's kind of delicious with the sugar and milk.
So does tea get you going in the morning? Is that like a must have for you?
Must have. Yeah. Like that cliche about don't talk to me till I've had my coffee.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I feel about my tea. It's the first thing to get me going. Otherwise, I'm a bit of a zombie.
Right, right. Got to dust the cobwebs off. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that
so
office sounds great. I'm so glad you guys have a space and that you don't have to rent your own dedicated office space. That's so expensive.
mhm.
And so this way you and the team can kind of have a home base without,
Right,
you know, having to
right.
shuffle around.
And just like for Suki as well, too, staying stimulated is really important. Getting out of the house, like being excited, like I'm genuinely excited to come to work today with the team, to record the podcast, to accomplish something new, somewhere to go, something to do, all of that stuff, super important. So yeah, it's been great so far, and we're looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish. I'm not sure if they have any in Wisconsin, but I definitely would bet
Hmm.
they've got Chicago locations,
Boston
Boston
for sure.
locations,
Yeah.
some of the major cities there.
Let me see
Um,
if they have one in Plymouth. Nope. So I'm doubting they have one in Madison if they don't have one in Plymouth.
and their
But
their logo is
hopefully
a
they'll expand.
their logo is a bee, so we're some busy bees today.
Oh, that's fun.
We're taking on the bee mantra over here.
Nice.
The Zen
Making some
friends
honey.
become bees. Yeah, let's get some honeys going.
They're very industrious and essential for the world, so I like that. And oh yes, I stand corrected. Industrious Madison has something downtown in Madison.
Ooh,
So when you guys
okay.
come visit
So
us,
Zen friends can make a Madison visit and get some work done too at the same time. I
yeah.
like that. I like that.
How did Super Zoo go?
Super Zoo was great. Super Zoo, I'm sure, and we could use your help. Ruby's got great vision as well too, but you just see so many creative booths at Super Zoo. There is one worth looking up for you that we really liked. We liked Taily on our aisle. It's Taily. They had like a great turf patch laid out. It was blue, it was vibrant. There were some cowboy theme booths that we saw. Ruby had a great idea to have some cowboy props for our ambassadors that came by so they could put on the little hats. And we had like the yeehaw
Oh, I love
and all
it.
that stuff. Yeah,
How
text me that
fun to have
picture. I
it
want to
be
text her.
interactive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually looked up Taily last week on Instagram and they did a video about like the cost that it took to do for their booth and how it was
Uh-huh.
like do or die and they were betting on themselves to get it off the ground. But yeah, I mean it was phenomenal when we walked by them. They did a great job.
That's
Uh
wonderful. I see that they're liquid collagen for dogs, and they have a really cute logo to start with.
yes, it was super cute, super modern.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would say like interesting for Zen Friends is we had buyers come up to us from New Zealand. I thought that was really neat. It kind of unlocked this international thinking for us because they were really interested in
Wow.
distributing it. The thing though, when it comes to exporting CBD, is it's very gray in a lot of
Yeah.
these areas. A lot of regulations, a lot of licensing, a lot of that stuff. But we do have non-CBD SKUs, so we're motivated
Mm.
to do that. Another thing that we found out though from the buyers from New Zealand is the biggest show of the year every year is called Interzoo in Germany. It's in Nuremberg, Germany, an international event.
Whoa.
And that was pretty cool to hear because then my gear started going like, hey,
Of
if we can do
course.
this in Vegas and we're meeting buyers from all over the world, we could do this in Germany as well too and meet buyers over there too. So it sort of sparked some inspiration for us. I'm very ambitious to want to travel and bring Zen Friends International too. So we were dreaming a little bit, thinking about how could we pull off the Deutschland in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Das
yeah,
ist gut.
yeah. Das ist nice. Yeah.
Zen Frenz ist gut.
We're gonna get canceled once we get there.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't even say yeah.
Ready. What about you? This was your second Super Zoo. What was your takeaway?
Um, this Super Zoo, I don't know. The first time when I went last year, I was in an amusement of understanding how big the scale of pet market is. I never realized that pet market was this big last year, but then I got used to it last year, Super Zoo and also Global Pet Expo this
Mm.
year. So I've been to two conferences, and this is my third one. Actually, I strategized this really good so that I will be at the booth for a couple of days, and the other day I'll be on adventure of figuring out where the products are, what's the product level strategy and product development and research, and to see what the competition looks like, how they're
Mm.
growing, and then what they're investing on, and also trying to find some new SKUs. And we're trying to build up a new SKU that is a Zen ball that we want to call it, and that has a hole in it to have some peanut butter or bites inside it so that the
Oh,
dog it keeps the dog or cat busy all day, or not all day but like several hours.
for
And
sure.
it would be really good to combine with peanut butter that we have, the Zen butter, and also Zen bites. So that's the plan.
Mhm.
He's kind of
That's a
he's
great idea. I love puzzle toys, and something like that is safe for, if you're leaving for work or for a couple hours and you want something to kind of help your dog with their anxiety or separation anxiety, or just to have an activity, all that mental work that they do figuring out the puzzle and trying to get at their yummy treats, that exhausts their energy just like, physical activity, running and playing and stuff. So pets recovering from surgical procedures and they can't go for walks yet and they're feeling better and they're getting antsy, it's a good solution for that kind of stuff. I mean, that I think that's a great product idea, like the lick mat, but a little more contained, a little maybe more challenging to get the treats out of.
The hardest thing for me and Alex is figuring out the material and the quality of the ball. We've been sampling about 10 balls or 8 balls till date, and then all of those were in a good shape and interesting, and we tested out on dogs. But the only concern that we have is the quality and the not stiffness, but the durability of the ball. We want something that is more durable for a bigger dog too, and also
Mm,
compatible for a smaller dog to play with it without being heavy.
yeah,
So, yeah, the sweet spot between those two we're trying to figure out and talking with a lot of manufacturers. And Super Sue was really helpful. Got connected with a couple of manufacturers. Well, not couple, but up to 3 to 4 manufacturers. Good leads and quality testing with those balls right now, and we'll see where it goes. Probably in near future, we'll
that's
be on.
exciting. That's great. Yeah, because those big dogs, they can chew through. They have some impressive chewing power. You don't want them to be able to destroy destroy it or swallow pieces or, but I know what you mean about not wanting it too heavy for the smaller dogs.
he's kind of underselling, but we sent him on a quest. It was like the Odyssey. It's like you go away for 12 years, but you're gonna return. You're gonna
With
return
all this
home
knowledge.
with all the, with the golden ball that we're looking for over here. But I would say he was gone for a bit, and it's so fun though because we have buyers continuing to circle around us, and he's like, "Okay, I'm leaving the booth now. I'm heading out for my quest." I said, "You return home with good news, my son."
Yeah. Did he have a
It's like
staff
literally a
and
quest.
a cape,
Yeah,
cloak,
yeah. He had a white beard by the time he came back. He had seen some shit.
We just see him come
ready the
back with like a
wizard
bunch of samples. Like he just came back with bags,
with the
like
yeah.
like he mission accomplished. That's all we saw.
That's
Actually,
so funny. That's great though.
the funny part is a lot of people wanted to take a photo with me, just to remember that someone came to them and asked for a ball. And then I was like, yeah, I was like giving photos to all those people with like a group photo and then this cue in the hand. And then at the end, I was talking with a different manufacturer. He was like, "Can I take a photo?" And then I was like, "Yeah, come on." And then he goes, "No, no, no, not you, not with you, with the ball." I'm like, I want a photo of the ball. I was like, okay.
Not you, not you. Move aside. Oh,
We had gone to like every booth and we were just taking group photos and like we felt so famous. Literally me and Reddy got ready to pose up. I was like, and he's like, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, oh, did you not want
Oh,
a photo with us? We felt too famous.
right, right. It got to your heads.
It really did. It really did.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Ruby.
cowboy stuff must have been so cute.
Oh, it was so funny. We had I think my favorite pet that came by my booth with that wanted to take a photo was this snake. He already had his little own cowboy hat and he was just like he was ready. It was so
There
cool.
was like a python coming around this guy, and he was wearing a cowboy hat
It was
and
a
this
Colombian boa.
Colombian boa, and the boa had a little cowboy hat on too. So I'm like, I've seen some dogs get up on the Zen Frenz table, but I've never seen a snake come through to the booth.
Whoa.
And
Oh, how'd you feel about it?
I mean, I'm afraid of snakes.
Are
But
you
I'm
okay?
mostly afraid of the cobras that are fast and
yeah,
they
yeah,
get
yeah.
up, like a python,
Slow.
it's
Yeah.
big, but it's slow, you can get away. But yeah, just touching a snake, I mean, wow, that's a whole nother ball game you're talking about there.
Did it feel how you expected it to feel?
God, it's sturdy, it's strong,
So
it's
muscular, yeah.
it's so muscular when you touch a snake. But it's not like slimy. Like
Right. It's drier than I thought
it's
it would be
drier
when
than
I
you
did
think.
that.
It's not as wet and slimy. Like
Soft.
yeah.
Like I think of them as puppies. They have like a little puppy face. Like if you see, like really like look at their mouth, they have like the little like puppy like drawing
Smile.
mouth thing. Yeah, this one had his mustache. So we didn't even have to put a mustache prop on him.
Oh my
So
God.
cute.
A hat and a mustache. It came
Yes,
prepared.
it was like so it reminded me of Rango, the snake that's already like the big snake. He reminded me of Rango.
Alex, I don't know if you should do this. We watched the remake of Anaconda, and
Oh.
I'm thinking maybe you should give that one a skip if you have a little bit of a snake phobia.
I'm just thinking like next time we go to the Amazon, we should take a swim. There's only good
Yeah.
things that could happen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Totally
Why
easy
not?
in that
I
murky
love to
water
swim in water where I can't see
where
the
you can't see
bottom.
anything.
That's like my favorite water to go swimming in.
You never hear any horror
You
stories.
don't
There's
know if it's gonna be a crocodile or a python or a leopard that's trying to play with you. I
seriously.
mean, trying
You
to
have to
play
look
with
every direction, keep
you.
your wits about you. They could come from the trees.
The Zen Frenz Jumanji. I can already see this. So Erica, Ruby, Reddy, and Alex get on a boat. What could possibly go wrong?
First Germany, then Jumanji.
We're on a quest for the golden ball. How far is it really going
Yeah.
to take us?
There's an ancient temple I've heard that has the most excellent ones, so we'll have to go there.
I think I'd be more afraid of the leeches than like alligators and boas and stuff like that. I think that's too freaky for me. I seen a centipede at Super Zoo. It was like I've never seen one in person, and it was just like the worst feeling ever. Like it literally gave me goosebumps. I hate bugs. I don't even like butterflies or birds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
bugs.
wow.
It was literally the nastiest
Well,
thing
you're
I've
very
ever.
brave that you did that then.
Right? No, I couldn't even walk. I seen it and then I had to walk away. I could not even go past the aisle of like the birds and like the little animals. I mean, not animals, but bugs. It was just so weird. Gracie was dancing with the bird. I was like, "You're brave." I would not dance with the bird at all. It was cute.
Balances out. You like snakes.
What kind of bird? Like a big one?
It was like this blue like parrot. It had like yellow in its face and it was like blue. And then I don't know.
Tropical parrot?
It was like a tropical one, like you see in the Amazon or
Whoa.
something. It was cool. It had pretty colors, but it was just too like it was flapping.
Yeah, for me, I am scared of anything that crawls, like a snake or a caterpillar or like a leash. Well, yeah, I mean, they do. They feel like they crawl, no? Well, yeah, but yeah, those both are they both are the same things. But I'm not scared of bugs though. They walk, so I'm not scared about them. But then,
Okay, like beetles and stuff.
yeah, beetles and bees. Yeah, yeah, I'm not scared of that. Yeah.
What about spiders?
I'm not too scared of spiders, but
That's
I'm scared of
that's
something
mine.
that crawls and creeps like a caterpillar or
Okay.
like any bug that's on the leaf. I'm like I will walk a mile away from that bug. I love to do agriculture. Like I love to plant trees, and in India we have a very very big lawn, and then we plant all tropical trees. But then if I see a single bug on the leaf, I'll never go closer. I'll walk back. And monsoon is my worst season for me because it starts
Oh.
all the bugs on the leaves and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, they must be everywhere during monsoon season. Yeah, I'm a spider. I love that they exist. I know that they're so necessary and they take care of mosquitoes and all this stuff. I logically get it. I have watched many videos to try to acclimate myself, like it's not, don't, familiarize myself and not be so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I have a total arachnophobia. The way that they move and they're so quick.
Oh no.
No, no thanks. No thanks. It's too little. So it's funny, we each have one. They're all
Oh,
different.
yeah, snakes. I'm on the snakes boat for sure.
Yeah.
Snakes boat. Yeah. When they move around, you don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah.
They don't even growl at you. They don't give you like a heads
Yeah.
up, like
Their body movement though, because I had a ball python, so
Oh,
like if they like stick their little tongue and they're like looking at you, they're just curious. That's it. Like it doesn't mean that they're hungry or they're like just trying to get a little lick or nothing.
yeah, their tongues are like dog paws in the way that it's the way that, or their noses too, but the way they sense the world, right? And they're trying to interpret all sorts of information, but it looks more menacing than it
No.
probably is, except if you get a rattlesnake and they rattle their tail or the cobra starts to hiss. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Well, we
tell me which movie the snake is the good guy, and I'll start dishing out
Oh,
$10 today because I
good
don't think it
point.
exists.
10. Give me my 10. Zootopia. 2.
Hey,
Give me
all
my
right, she had an
10.
answer.
Where's my $10?
Happened pretty quick, I didn't even get a chance to bet on a team, and I already lost $10.
no. I would say we don't know about snakes. Like we don't know if that exists on the ground that we are walking, and then we step on it. That's it. It just bites you without any intimation or warning. Yeah, I mean cats. I mean not unpredictable, but then yeah,
Yeah, they could be hiding.
yeah,
And yeah.
Have you guys seen those videos of like a cat having a showdown with a bear in the backyard? The bears are afraid of the cats.
They're like, oh.
Yeah. The bear's like, what's gotten into this cat?
Well, it's funny that how the way animals don't seem to see size the way we do. Even in the dog world, you see a Chihuahua bossing around a Great Dane, and they could just step on you, dude. But they don't see it that way at all.
So true.
It's the same way.
Yeah.
Like when dogs growl and bark at him and chase after him at the dog park. He's a sweet dog. He's just a chicken in a German Shepherd suit.
Right,
But
right. And the German
he's
Shepherd
terrified of Chihuahuas. Terrified of them. It's funny.
It's not the size of the dog in a fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
in the dog. That's
Come
right.
on now. Let's go.
They're tiny.
All right, I have one more. Sharks. How do you guys feel about
I
sharks?
hate 'em. I don't like the ocean either. I hate
Oh,
them.
wow.
I'm scared. I heard on, I don't know if it's true, but apparently like the coast of like California, it's getting warmer. So all the hammerhead sharks and the tiger sharks and like the sea snakes are like going by shore, and you're
Yeah.
likely to see sharks by the shore, and it's no, I can't do that.
No, I think you're right. We watch Shark Week every year, and that is something that they talked about in California.
Yeah, scary.
I think sharks are not too bad. Like if you push them down, they just go away. Like you have to hold on his mouth and then push them down. They're like chill. When I see scuba divers going into the water,
Chill.
they're probably
They
chill.
eat you.
They don't
They
come
take
after. But
limbs.
if you have a cut in your hand or somewhere,
Yeah.
they can sense the blood from far away, so they will come to you next. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that because we don't, they're not so familiar with our blood. Like they can sense it, but they're not necessarily attracted to it because we're not seals.
Mhm.
But anytime the beach that we go to, if we ever see a seal, we we get out of the water and stay out of the water. It's just like shark bait
Mhm.
swimming around. So, and there was a guy who used to do, well, it's not laps in the ocean, but swim back and forth in a black wetsuit. And I was like, dude, you're cosplaying as a seal. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I don't want to tempt fate, but I absolutely love the ocean. So we just try to be kind of like shark smart. They have a Atlantic white shark app called Sharktivity. And so anytime that we go to the beach, we check the Sharktivity app and see like have there been any sightings? Usually it's like an unconfirmed sighting by a person, or they have any shark that they've tagged, they have like, they'll ping off a buoy. So you can see like many people follow them like, oh, Ursula was in, Hyannisport or something like, you can kind of follow them. But we make sure that there haven't been any sightings or anything. We had one time years ago, we took Suki to the beach, didn't check the app, and there was no one around. We're like, oh, how awesome. We have the place to ourselves. We're throwing stuff way out in the ocean. She's swimming way out and coming back and stuff. Basically, we're making splashes, which is another way to attract a shark.
Right.
Nothing happened, just spoiler alert. But we found out later that there was a great white within 1 mile of where we were swimming. And that's why no one was there, because there was a shark alert.
Like we got.
So we were more diligent after that. We thought, oh my God.
Wonder why we have the whole place to ourselves.
Yeah, like how fortuitous. We're the only ones here. It's beautiful out. Why is no one at the beach? Oh my God.
They're missing out,
Yeah. And sweet little Suki's just having the time of her life. She just loves swimming in the ocean and riding waves in. And she's a really capable swimmer. So, and it's so good for her. So we try to go as much as we can. But I guess Ruby won't be joining us at the ocean.
I'll be like, I went to the beach recently and I went with my boyfriend and his little brother, and we stayed there for like 8 hours. I think we got there at like 1 and we stayed all the way till like it was dark, and there's literally nobody at the beach. And I was just like, guys, like, how about we just go home? I feel like when it's nighttime, that's where all the sharks are out. And they're swimming so far like into the ocean at night. I was just like, you guys are brave for that, but like,
Yeah.
if you guys
Well,
are
when does
drowning,
brave become stupid? Like,
well,
where's the
they
line?
might be towards the stupid side, because I was just like, you guys are like getting attacked or drowned. Just know, like, I don't think I have the guts to go in. I really
Yeah,
don't.
I'm gonna say from here, like, sorry, see ya.
Yeah, no, literally, even the lifeguards weren't there anymore. So I was just like, guys, let's go. I won't be able to save you guys. I promise you.
Yeah.
I can't. I know how to swim, but I don't think I've even told my brother. I was just like, man, like if you're getting dragged out, I don't think I'd be able to. That's a huge phobia of mine, is the ocean. I cannot. I
And
can't
you
even
would
fight.
know there was something dangerous happening. You would have to go toward it.
I know.
I
Like usually, like I'm the person they always go to to save them, but like when it comes to the ocean, I can't even get on the pier. That's how bad it is.
Oh,
It's that bad.
wow.
I know. I'll just dig a little hole, pretend I'm like, in Patrick's house and I'm making shelves with my
Yeah.
stuff. That's my day at the beach. Like I won't even go. If I notice the water is turning from low rise to high rise, like I already know when to
You'll
go.
back up.
Yes, I'll back up. I can't. And there's seagulls. I had a seagull next to me watching me like the whole time because he was trying to take my watermelons, and I was just like,
Of course.
yeah, that was the
They're
scariest.
little
So I had
thieves.
ocean plus bird. Two
Yeah.
of my
Oh, right.
worst fears.
You can't stand birds either. Oh my gosh.
It was so
Terrible
scary.
combination for
Kept
you.
bringing like his friends, and he kept looking at me, and I'm like, oh, hey, you guys should go
Stop
to the-
looking at me.
Exactly. It was so scary. My boyfriend even noticed. He was like, I noticed you made a friend, and I was just like, that's not a friend. That's
We're not friends. We're
No.
not friends. The last time we were at the beach, the people next to us, a seagull stole their snacks while they went in the water,
They're evil.
and they came out chasing them, like, give our snacks back. And I saw like I really wish I had recorded it. I saw a whole interaction happen. Another seagull came over and was like, dude, give their snacks back. And they had a little fight. And the one seagull got the other seagull to back off so the humans could come in and grab their snacks back. And then the seagull that stole them was like, bro, why you blown up my spot? What, whose side are you on?
They
They had a
literally
whole
talk to each other.
they had a whole thing.
They're like people.
Oh yeah.
They scare me. I had a cousin who kept
Yeah. They get a little too close for comfort. They're
oh,
they're
they do.
they're brave.
No, I had a one of my cousins, we had a sunroof and this was like years ago when I had took my car to California alone. I had a sunroof. My cousin decided like there's birds like hanging on like a palm tree and we had like bags of like chips and he kept like showing them at the sunroof, attacking the car. Like I promise you, like a whole bunch of birds came and I'm just like no, 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 no. I couldn't. It felt like what's that scene in Jurassic World where like the crickets are like big and like they're storming the barn? That's what it felt like. It felt just like that. It was the scariest thing. I promise you there was probably 100 seagulls.
That's your literal nightmare.
It was. I was trapped. That like there's I couldn't even see where to back up. Like they're everywhere. It was
Oh
just
my
weird. I
God.
yeah, nasty.
So back to the shark thing.
Oh yeah.
This is from 11 years ago. Type in on YouTube pro surfer encounter shark, but I remember this clip. So I'll show it to the team here real quick, and then Erica, if you'd like to check it out too.
Yeah. Is it a great white? Is this Mick Fanning? Okay.
I felt
So
like
for
I was
the
just about to start moving and get going, like just start paddling again, and then all of a sudden I don't know, I just had this instinct that someone was behind me, and then all of a sudden I felt my it started getting pulled underwater, and then the thing came up, and I was on my board, and it was like right there. I saw the whole thing just thrashing around, but I was getting dragged under by my leg rope, and then I felt like it kicked me off, but then it was still there going, and I was still attached to my board, and I felt like I punched it a couple of times, and then it was dragging me. I felt like it was just dragging me underwater, and then all of a sudden my leg rope broke, and I was like, all right, just start swimming. I was swimming and screaming.
And there's two jet skis that came to get him.
And
wow.
like seriously, like to walk away from that, I'm just so stoked. And oh man,
He said, "I'm so happy to never even have to compete again."
Oh, so he's done. He was done.
That was the feeling that he had afterwards. Like, I'm happy, like, just to get out of that alive. When you
Yeah.
put things in perspective, like of how it could have gone down. But yeah, that was like one of those real life moments. It was a pro surf competition in South Africa, totally normal. But I kind of feel like I get the same feeling if I ever go wakeboarding or tubing and you like fall and the boat has to like drive away and
Mm,
come back to get you. You've got that moment where you're kind of just floating out in the open water and like you got nowhere to go.
you
So if
feel
something's gonna come
vulnerable.
up on you, yeah, you're just a sitting duck. Like surfing, like you got the board and your feet are kind of dangling there when you're
Your
waiting for
feet
the
dangling is
wave.
so
Yeah.
scary. It's so scary. I don't, it's like you're just dangling appendages for them to come take a little curiosity bite.
Wait.
Anyone want some snacks today?
Yeah, they want the left toe or the right toe?
So
No.
Mick made it out alive, but it's
Wow.
possible. It's possible.
Scary. That's terrible. That could
Actually, my first interaction with a seagull is very crazy. I think we don't have seagulls in India, but then when I came here, I went to Santa Monica. Well, is it Santa Monica? No, Pier. I think it's Pier 39. I don't know what it is, but it's Santa Monica, I guess. But then, yeah, so me and my friends got some ice cream. So, and then yeah, and then I was like, we're watching seals over there. Then I think it's Pier 39, my bad. Pier 39 San Francisco. And
Oh,
then yeah, Yeah, and then I was watching seals, and then me and my friends having ice cream, and then my ice cream was pulled away. I was like, does my friends trying to prank me or something? And then
Right.
I look at my hand, and then there's no ice cream in my hand. But then I see a seagull shouting, ah! And then
He
another
just
seagull.
snatched it.
Yeah, he snatched the whole ice cream out of my hand. It's a
Oh
cone
my,
ice cream. And then look up, and then
wow.
the other seagull tried to fight it off to get it, and then it just fall into the water and just gone for waste. So they didn't have it, and me neither.
Oh no. Tragic.
And at you. That's like the scariest thing. They're bold, man. If you look away, they know you're looking away. Like they know, like they
Mm.
plan. But if you like turn at them, they're like, oh shit. Let me look away so she doesn't notice. They're so smart. Like I actually hate how smart they are. Like
Right, right, right.
they
That's
laugh
actually
at
the
you.
scariest.
They know when you're looking. Like, oh my God, they're like people, almost like people.
Easy bait today.
Literally, they're like, oh, I remember her last year.
Yeah, right.
They're terrible, man. And they know
Ruby's
when like
back.
there's food.
Ruby's the substitute teacher that they're getting ready to feast on for the day.
They're like my biggest bullies. They're so mean.
They
I
are,
hate
they're kind of
seagulls.
ruthless. Like they don't have any I don't know, they'll just take the opportunity. They're opportunists.
No.
So
I've been on a boat one time, and so they've adapted to like hover over boats that are out fishing because they know that there's bait on the boats. So we're out in the
Oh,
open water here, and we're riding the boat, and there's 50 seagulls above our heads. We're taking bait and we're throwing it up in the air, and they're catching it out of the air. So I'm getting slow motion videos of these seagulls like, here's
wow.
a football flip. Bang, what a catch. Like
Wow.
unbelievable.
Yoshi catching a
No,
tree.
no, 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 no Yoshi like sloppily like trying to catch. Like they are on point with their instincts.
Never had this kind of dog
Yeah.
that catches trees.
It's nice. Can you fetch? Can you
Yeah,
sell
right.
CBD? You're hired.
Yeah. You're hired.
Oh, those birds are terrible, man. They scare me.
Yeah,
They're
I've seen in other countries that there's monkeys that are
I was going to
opportunists
bring
as
up the
well.
baboons. I saw a
Yeah.
video
Oh, yeah.
last week of baboons on the beach, and they just totally swiped in on everyone's food. And the tourists are like trying to hit them with paddles, and the baboons literally are like, "We don't care." Yeah, like
Yeah.
lunch is served. Like
Yeah.
that's a tough thing to fight off. You know, a little bit different than a seagull. If you're in India and you got some baboons rolling up on you, that's
You can get bitten. I mean,
yeah.
they can be vicious, yeah, and they can be bullies a bit. I was thinking of like the smaller monkeys that are curious and they come up and they know they're cute and I would take a banana, and really they're
freaking
just
out
like
Rio.
doing it on purpose. But yeah, the baboons, I would not mess with a baboon. I'd be like, here's my sandwich, you win.
You win.
No, it's like they're like school bullies where they ask you like, "Give me your lunch money," and I'm like, "Okay, sure, take it."
They push you up against the lockers.
They do. They will.
I got some goldfish for you today. I thought you might like that.
Yeah, I brought these for you.
Yeah.
An offering
Yeah.
to leave me alone.
Yeah, it's the wild. You think animals are all cute and fluffy, but they're trying to eat every day too.
Indian monkeys are crazy. They, they'll bite you if they want to get the snacks out of your hand. So we always have like a
Oh,
big stick in the house. When they come around the house, we'll just take the stick and then make a big sound. They'll run away, but they're super
uh-huh.
crazy. Indian monkeys, don't mess with them. Like if they want your snack, just give it. Yeah,
Uh,
they'll bite you off. Like the smaller monkeys are the craziest ones. They'll be the first one try to
oh,
attack you. They're like, come on, and then their moms were behind them, so then they're not scared. They're like, come on, do you want to fight? Do you want to fight?
wow.
Yeah, they're the craziest ones. But
Oh
yeah, I
my
see the other
God.
monkeys in like China or like Vietnam. They're like chill. They're like, hey, how you guy? Yeah, how you doing, bro? Do you have a banana? If I mean, yeah, it's chill if you don't. But then Indian
Yeah.
people are like, no.
That's why the Indian monkeys are crazy, you know?
Yeah, they're like, give it up. We know you've got the
Monkey
goods.
see, monkey do ready.
We'll infiltrate your house. We're coming in the windows.
Coming in the windows.
Coming in the windows. Yeah.
It's like those scenes, you know, where they got the black beanie on and they're taking like slow steps, like slip, 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 slip. Here, come.
I wonder where like seagulls and like Indian monkeys learn that like they could literally do that. Like they could punk you. Like is it but like where do generations of like seagulls and monkeys like be like, oh, they're afraid of me. I could do this.
It's like New York City. They tell it the same way we do. You know, the pigeons are like my ancestors. They got here on the Mayflower. You know, the other ones got here in 1900. They've been doing this shit for years. You know, the subway runs every 19 minutes. You know, I know the breadcrumb's gonna be there. It's fine.
Like, God, I
I
forgot
mean, it's a
about
learned
that.
behavior for sure.
The
Man.
rats too. The rats have
And
a whole
tourists are
empire
stupid.
down there.
Man, I can't imagine. I heard like New York rats are like
Everything's
as
wrong
big
with
as dogs.
raccoons. Yeah, raccoons know the drill.
I hate raccoons.
I kind of love raccoons.
No, they're nasty.
They have those little
They're
hands.
funny. Yeah, their little
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
They wash their hands. They steal like they walk like that and then they steal and they
Yeah.
run away.
I've seen a raccoon where they're like,
Ruby's like, no, the hands are creepy.
that's like vicious and mean.
Except snakes. You know, she likes snakes,
They-
but you
Yeah, right.
know.
They don't fight you. They don't take your ice cream when you're chilling watching seals.
But then
Like-
you have to keep him in a cage so that that he don't bite you in the night.
Well, matter in fact, I had once again, Matilda, shout out. It was terrible. I feel so bad for my mom because she's terrified of snakes. I would take out Matilda. She ball python once again, so they stay in a ball. I was in second grade. I would take the snake out because I'm thinking maybe she's cold and she might want to sleep on the bed. Slept in the bed. My mom seen that the snake was not there in the middle of the night. She calls my dad. She's on the kitchen table. Come home now. The snake is not in the cage. And my mom had to wait like for hours. I think up until like 4 in the morning till my dad comes
Oh.
back home because he did tours. So he was like still like coming home. And turns out they're looking everywhere in my room, the closet, under the bed. They look under my covers and it's the ball python right next to me sleeping. She's all curled up.
Oh.
They don't do nothing. They just want some warmth. Yeah, my mom was like, it could have killed her. It could have choked her. And I'm like, no, it didn't. It didn't. Very much loved it. I felt like that snake was like, I don't think I'll ever have a snake like Matilda. She's like human.
That's so sweet.
Alex is like, wow,
That's
I would never do that though.
Yeah. He'd be up on the table with your mom.
I'm so happy to hear that for you.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you.
touched.
I'll be sitting on the kitchen counter and watching out every single movement around the room.
You know, they say down south, Erica, bless your heart.
Oh yeah, bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Well, hey, team, this has been a great gathering here for a Monday session of the Zen Frenz podcast. Erica, so good to see you. So what's your timeline like, Erica? When are you back in Wisconsin? How much longer?
Yeah, so I would say that we'll be back by early to mid-October.
Okay.
So we're
All
here
right, so we
for a
got
little
some
while
time.
yet.
We got
Yeah.
some
And
coming
hopefully
up.
we'll have a kind of a warm September so we can pretend summer's still going. Whoa.
There
Oh,
he is.
Yoshi.
There he
Hi,
is.
buddy. Yoshi. Oh, and what else?
Yeah. He saw some food on the table. He was like climbing on my legs.
Say hi.
Do you like snacks, Yoshi?
He's very assuming.
Yeah.
He puts his paws up on the counter like, what do you have for me today?
Yeah.
That's his MO.
What's on offer?
Yeah. He's like, what do we got on the menu today? Is this what I'm paying rent for?
Yoshi, did they put you in a cowboy hat?
Did he get a cowboy
Yeah, he
hat? He
did.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. You
We had
country
some
western star?
We got some cute ones. We had the schnauzer that came up. That was a good one.
Posed up really nice.
Posed up super nice. All right, so Erica, we look forward to seeing you on the next podcast. It's been a pleasure
Great.
having you on. We're so
Always.
stoked to hear that Suki is doing so well. Happy birthday, the big 1-5 coming up here, still going strong, still moving around, still staying engaged. We love to hear it. We we love having you on the podcast as well. We're going to plot some adventures in the future here. Madison, Wisconsin. Wink, wink for Zen Frenz. Maybe a little Germany for Zen Frenz. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
University of Madison, Wisconsin is a really good university. I would love to visit it.
Yeah, it's a great university town. There's so much to do, and it's become like more cosmopolitan, but it's still very much just based around the university, based around downtown. It's an exciting area, and it still, to me, still has my hometown feel. It hasn't lost that. A little, but everybody needs to grow up, I guess, kind of thing. But it's a really fabulous place. So I really hope that maybe not in the dead of winter, it's not so
I'm
fabulous,
thinking
but
fall. Like I'm thinking
yeah,
fall,
yeah,
Erica. That's the best time
yeah,
to go. Where you're not
yeah,
freezing your ass off, but you're like, wow, this is beautiful right now.
yeah. I agree. I agree. Fall or spring, early summer, those are some nice times to be in Madison.
And from the podcast, we've also learned they've got a ton of dog friendly stuff in
Yes.
Madison.
Yes, so much dog friendly stuff. So much dog friendly stuff. Whether you want to go to a bar or there's tons of different dog parks. There's a lot to do with your dog, and a lot of stores let you bring your dog in as long as it's not a food store. There's kind of, some laws about that, but all like the clothing stores and stuff, they're real lax about it, and even more so, they're welcoming. They have a bowl out, or they ask if they can give your dog a treat. They keep some treats behind the counter. So,
All right, October, Halloween season, Madison. Sounds like a good
yeah,
idea. I
Halloween in
like it. Get it
Madison.
cooking. And then
Yes,
maybe they
please.
have a pet event out there that would be at the magnitude where we could do a booth for Zen Friends too. That'd be
Yeah, we
really
should check
cool.
that out. We have an a large event space. And so I'm wondering, I know that they have a big dog-related event every November, but it's more centered on breeders, but they do have vendor booths. So
Mhm.
I'll look into that and see what that's like and how many customers you generally get, and
Mhm.
some of the statistics about it, because I've attended it and I think it's a really great event.
Let's go.
Um, and I have to say, I know this is a bit of a Zen Friends plug, but we use Zen Friends Immunity, and we've been using the hemp oil. And I have to say, I think that it's really working for Suki and really helping her cognition and, staying beautiful as she does.
Mhm.
And so, I just want to shout out Zen Friends that, we're actively still using the products and really loving them.
Let's go. We got to get the immune going. Sometimes that one gets overlooked because everyone's into the calming, but the hemp seed
Hmm.
oil, that's a good product. So that gives us the confidence to keep pushing it as well too. That's great to hear. Erica, such a pleasure to have you on. Can't wait to
Thank
see you on the next one, and we look forward to catching up soon.
All
Summer's not
right.
over yet though,
Not
so
yet.
let's hold on. Let's hold on.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
I'm
Great talking
ready.
to you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.